G'day mate, welcome back to Factorio with me, Jetty. What I actually want to talk about today is called Combat Roboports. Now, Combat Roboports have actually been requested by the community for the devs for a very, very long time. If you play enough Factorio, you know there's a couple of different robots. We have the Defender Capsule, the Distraction Capsule, and of course the Destroyer Capsule. But there's been no way of putting these robots into a Roboport to have the Roboport automatically deploy them to keep our biter friends at bay. This mod actually hopes to fix that problem, and in here we do have a single research, which is automatic combat robot deployment. So it is behind yellow tech. It's going to take you a little while to get there. It unlocks the combat roboport, which is a standard roboport with a couple of extra processing units, some concrete and some radar, and also unlocks the special robots that it actually requires. It doesn't use the stock robots, which are a couple of distractor capsules, which are actually pretty easy to make, along with some processing units and some batteries. So I would call it fairly well balanced. And as you can see, I've got one of these guys down and a normal laser turret beside it, because it's basically what it's comparable to. If we look at a laser, we can see it has a shooting speed, and we are at full tech. So we're at full tech for lasers and full tech for the area defense robots, which actually don't get any upgrades. They come out at, it seems like, damage plus 100%, and they don't actually get any better, whereas lasers do get upgrades. So that's something you're going to have to keep in mind as well. Anyway, what I was saying is lasers have a shooting speed of 1.5 plus 3.3 per second with all the different research upgrades, have a 20 damage plus 46 for lasers, whereas our little robots here have a lifespan of 60 seconds, that's something you're going to take into consideration, a range of 24 compared to lasers range of also 24, but our robot port also has a range of 30 to go with it. So, or 36 to go with it. So you can see there's a significant range difference between the two. And don't forget, we can launch a robot right out to the edge, and it still has a range of 24 as well. So we can get some significant range out of these guys. We can see their shooting speed is 3 per second compared to lasers at 1.5 per second, but with upgrades does get better. And a damage of 16 plus 16 compared to a damage of 20 plus 46, which can get more upgrades. So I'm going to put one of these down, and we're going to throw some robots in there. Come on. Oh, of course, it's outside power. Alright, fine. I'll pick that one up and I'll go stand inside here. And we can see the one little robot, two little robots, they're doing an alright job. Let's put, I actually want one outside the wall. And throw those guys in there. Nothing. There we go. As we get a few more in the air, they actually become really, really effective at keeping the friends at bay. Let's just run past this base really quickly and attract some neighbors. So as a single off attack, if you're running out to the wilderness and bringing biters back in your base, probably not going to do so well. But as a defensive position for a wall that gets attacked constantly, obviously you're going to have more and more robots in the air consistently over time, because they do sit here and hover around for 60 seconds each. But as you can see, as I've got more and more into the air, they're doing a pretty good job of keeping everything at bay. And actually, we've got one out here being offensive, because obviously something spawned close enough that we could get one popped out nice, quick and easy at max range and clear out the neighbors. Anyway, as I say, yeah, the more attacks you have in the one area, the more of these laser guys you can have come out, and they're going to be quite effective at clearing out the neighbors, keeping the friends at bay, and all that sort of stuff. So, it does have a couple of notes here. It does work with Bobs with a couple of modifiers. That's just due to, the joys of 18 just being released. And it does say there's no animations for the Combat Roboport, which I actually found was a little bit odd, but it turns out they're actually waiting on an API request, which has been accepted by the devs, so we're just waiting on an update for Core Factorio. Anyway, that's it for this mod. Thank you guys for watching. As always, link to the mod is down in the description. But I think I might play with this in a future playthrough. It looks interesting. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Alright, bye.